Hey guys, here with some quick instructions for Industrial Revolution project number 1. So click here. You'll see there's an Edpuzzle video. All right, so you're going to watch that, answer the few questions that go with that. That's the first part. Shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to do that. Then you are going to open this Google Doc that's going to have some instructions and resources before you click on this link that will take you to the Flipgrid. So for the project on the Industrial Revolution, you are going to watch the Edpuzzle video, and then you are going to record a response to an answer on the Industrial Revolution. So for this project, we're going to practice our speaking skills. We've been working a little bit on reading comprehension skills on some of our other projects. We practiced a little writing organizer on Reconstruction. So this time around, we're practicing speaking skills on our Flipgrid video. So you are going to choose one of these questions. You do not need to answer all of them. You just pick one of those questions, and then you're going to use your resources to figure out, okay, what is it I would use in my response to that? And you can use your Odysseyware lessons. Obviously, the Edpuzzle video will hopefully provide you some ideas as well. I also, if you scroll down, there are 3 sources right here that I also thought were pretty good, that had some information that you could use if you needed it. All right, so you pick one question, and then you're going to consider what kind of evidence, historical evidence, you can provide in your response. I did give you a list here in blue of some ideas for terms to use. Not all of these will apply to every question. It kind of depends on which question you pick, but at least give you some ideas to start with. Make sure you are not reading from any articles or websites or other sources. Your practice here is not so much that it's perfect. It's not that you're reading something that's already been written about the Industrial Revolution. It's about you being able to explain something in your own words and practice how we do that skill. Think of it this way: if we were in class sitting all together in the middle school, and I stood in front of our class and said, okay, somebody tell me, why was the Industrial Revolution called a revolution? You would be raising your hand. You wouldn't necessarily have it all written out with notes, but you would be giving us an oral response. You would be explaining it to us. You would have to kind of say it in front of all of your peers, and it might not be perfect and you might not have every answer, but we want to practice how we do that. So please be careful that you're writing it that you're speaking it in your own words and not just reading it off of something that's written. By all means, you may use notes. That's fine. You are welcome to even use my introduction up here if you want to kind of get it going or getting it started. But make sure it is your own answer. And you're going to post it right here is the link. It's also on Google Classroom. And the questions are also on the Flipgrid instructions when you get there as well. Please make sure you have your camera on and that we can see you. It is closed setting, so the only person who's watching your video is me, so you don't need to worry about whether or not your background looks perfect or anything like that. But we do want to practice. How do we speak to the camera? How do we feel comfortable speaking in front of people, even though it's different? I know it's different, but it's the best we can do in this situation. So please make sure you practice those things. And then that's it. Nothing to turn in on Google Classroom. All you have to do is your Flipgrid response and the Edpuzzle video, and you are finished. Have a good day.